個外國人啊？嚇？佢名係 Berina，Comrade Berina。有冇個車過上呢度啊？冇啊。好奇怪，你見到佢打死佢嚇，知唔知啊？點解會跌落水㗎？我見鬼知啦，快啲查身啦！快啲睇下我影跌落水啊！啊係啊！
Down below.
I wasn't sure you'd come.
That makes two of us.
Mr. Forster.
Yep.
I didn't bring it.
If you're swimming back, you better get started.
You'll have it. But you must help me.
I just did that.
Please, help my daughter get to America. She has the book. She will give it to you.
Your daughter? Look, you don't get the picture. I'm here on business. The business was I help you get out of Red China. In return, you give me your diary, I write a book. You haven't got the diary, I don't write the book. That's all. Business is over.
I was forced to do it this way. They were going to arrest me. They knew about the diary.
Seems like everybody knows about that diary.
Mr. Forster, my diary will reveal the truth about communist China today.
And Russia.
I'm defecting, Mr. Forster. You write the book. I want the world to read it.
Marissa, you've lost a lot of blood. That stuff can be useful.
It doesn't matter.
It does to the guy who rented this boat. He just had it painted. Tell me, your daughter, is she back there?
She should be on a boat going to Australia.
Should be, don't you know?
I had to rely on others. Last night when I left the embassy, I made sure I was being followed. It gave Natalia a chance to get away. There's a woman in Hong Kong, Marissa Russo. She has the information. The name of the boat my daughter is traveling on, when and where you can contact it off the coast of Australia.
Sorry, all I can do is take you to Hong Kong. Then you're on your own.
Don't you understand? Wherever I go, they'll find me, kill me.
It's an occupational hazard. Better you than me.
Write that book. You're a famous author, Mr. Forster. People read what you write.
Flattery will get you no...
moment she hits the doorway, the room comes alive. The moment her hips move your way, your heart takes a dive. You dig her looks, her available air. The traffic light says green, 'cause there's just a hint of interest when her eyes survey the scene. Before you know what her name is, you make up your mind. Before you know who her flame is, you leave him behind. The moment she hits the doorway, everyone fades out of sight. And you know this chick has got to be your target for tonight.
Kid's great, huh?
Yeah, he's good.
Oh, good. He's sensational. You some kind of critic?
If you say so, he's sensational.
I say so. They say so. Look at the Danes drooling. After the show, we sweep them up like flies.
The traffic light says green, 'cause there's just a hint of interest when her eyes survey the scene.
Must be Benny Siegel.
Depends who's asking. You a process server?
No,
You buying?
I buy.
I'm Benny Siegel. Fill it up, Joe. Get yourself one.
Thanks. Scotch and water, please.
Yes, sir.
You're Buddy Foster's agent, aren't you?
Agents get 10%. Personal managers 15%.
You're his personal manager.
Hey, you're sharp.
Everyone fades way out of sight. And you know this chick has got to be your target for tonight. Talk to me softly. Keep your voice low. No need to tell the world all we know. Talk to me gently. No one should hear this secret thing you sing in my ear.
Sensational.
I understand the kid has a brother, a writer.
Writer, Schmiter, no talent bum.
I also understand you're quite a conniver.
What's a conniver?
A gonif.
Gone if I am. You got a deal?
A C-note for the address of a woman named Marissa Russo,
Make it 200. There are expenses involved.
for instance.
Well, shit, there's the phone call.
100.
You got a dime? I didn't catch your name. You're
Max Forster,
Buddy's brother, the writer.
the no-talent bum.
You don't get me wrong, Max. You write trash, but it's good trash.
No one should hear this secret thing you sing in my ear.
Hello, Sam. Remember when you were sick, I came out to see you? And Sam, remember when you were broke, I helped you out?
You're not Buddy.
You sure?
You're not Buddy. You smeared my lipstick. Buddy never smears my lipstick.
Lack of experience or enthusiasm?
He's an artist. He has a sensitive soul. I have a thing for him. He's so scrunchy. Here he comes. I'm sure you're not Buddy.
But he's scrunchy.
He's not. He's Gru.
What's Gru?
Something that's not scrunchy.
Oh, that makes sense. What's Scrunchy? Never mind. Who's she?
I'm Buddy's inamorata.
And all the time I thought he was talking about a foreign car. Payday, that Russo dame lives at 21 Valentine Road. Right, girl. Anytime, any place.
Talk to me softly. Keep your voice low. No need to tell all we know. Shirley! Shirley!
I'm sorry, Buddy, we're through. You're too artistic, too sensitive. You're scrunchy.
Shirley. You're Guru, too. Sorry, Bud. She just wasn't right for you.
Big Brother Max to the rescue.
That's not you'd be glad to see me.
If you mean see you leave, yes.
Buddy, I'm proud of your success. You do a great act. Too bad I'm the only one of the family left to see it.
And I owe it all to you. You know why?
I didn't want you to be a singer.
Sure, everything I tried you were against. My ambition was to be a newspaper man like you, but no, you wouldn't help me.
I wanted something better for you. You could have been a lawyer.
No, I couldn't. I flunked the exams. I couldn't stand my dear brother putting me through college. My dear brother picking out my clothes, my cars, my girls, my profession. So I took a job singing in a club. I figured that'd get you where it hurts, your pride. Just think, the famous author with a brother singing in a club for nickels and dimes. If I'm a success, I did it all by myself with no help from you.
I said I was proud of you.
I'm proud of you. I always have been since I was this high. Now that we're both proud of each other, let's leave it that way, shall we? If you'll excuse me, I have to get myself a new girl.
Well, I'll be here a few days. Come see me if you can. Room 1428. Miss Russo, please.
Your name?
Alexander Barino.
Come in, sir.
Thank you.
You'll find Miss Russo upstairs.
I'm in here. Where's Alex?
Dead.
Natural?
Unnatural. Machine gun.
Poor Alex. He should have stayed at White Russian. Who are you?
A friend of Alex.
Your face is familiar. Your name will come to me. Oh, please, sit down.
Alex said you had some information about his daughter.
Did he now? Alex talks too much. That is, he did talk too much. Let's see. I saw your picture recently. Where was it? I know. On a book. On the jacket of a book. On the back where they tell you about the author. That's it. You're a writer. Max
Forster.
Forster. Right. 6'2", eyes are blue. 185 pounds. Bachelor. Tweedy, outdoor man. You any good indoors?
All my writing is done indoors.
You write well. But there's no sex in your books.
I don't write about it.
You talk about it?
Whenever the subject comes out.
Hand me that robe, will you, Max? Shall we talk? Shall I bring up the subject, or will you?
What subject?
You're being rude.
I'm trying to find Natalia Barina.
Why?
Something to do with a book.
Why not write about me? Much more interesting.
Some other time.
Good night, Mr. Forster.
Look, it's important you help me find the girl.
Some other time.
Marissa,
Yes?
let's talk.
I don't like to get too involved. With the spy bit, I mean. All I do is deliver sealed envelopes. I get good money for it. I'm the international mail.
Female. Do you have one for me? A letter?
For the first person to mention Alexander Barina. Look up there. My post office. Your letter should be in number 5. You're being rude again. Get it later.
Get it now. Now, please. I'm in a hurry.
Operator, send the police to 21 Valentine Road. There's been a murder.
She's dead.
He must have it. Where is he?
Down there.
Where?
In those bushes. It's gone.
Close the gate. We searched him, but he didn't have it.
So you killed him?
We didn't kill him.
You said he's dead.
Drowned.
How?
Motorcycle went off the pier.
You searched him while he was riding a motorcycle?
Well, we had him, but he got away. He took the motorcycle.
Enough! It is unfortunate that from time to time we are forced to use inefficient outsiders.
I'm not an outsider. I belong
I said enough!
You believe he's still alive?
I know he's still alive. If he were dead, he'd telephone.
At a time like this, miss, your joke is in very poor taste.
It's no joke, Inspector. 8 years I worked for the man. He'd disappear for months on end. Not a word, not a line, nothing. But when he was drunk or sick, he'd call me. That's why I say I know he's not drunk, sick, or dead, or he'd call. He's dead. Hello?
Hello, is this Max Forster's secretary?
Yes, it is.
You don't know me. I'm Benny Siegel. Never mind answering. Just listen. Meet me in front of the hotel in 5 minutes. I'll be standing like Napoleon. One hand on my coat, the other behind my back. 5 minutes, okay?
That wasn't him.
Do you mind if I search the room?
Do you have a search warrant?
No, I haven't.
Well, then, Inspector, I do mind.
I can easily get one.
Well, you'll have to find the body to serve it. It is his room.
I assure you, Miss Singleton, we'll find the body. Dead or alive, we'll find it.
Inspector, as we say in Yonkers, if it's alive, it ain't a body.
Good day, miss.
Maybe he left a note. He usually leaves a note. Why should this time be any different? Tess, why the hell can't you spell intransigent? I don't know what it means. Why should I know how to spell it? Honest, Max, I was only looking for information from... Sorry, we gave already. Won't you sit down? Look, if you're here for the laundry, he's very fussy. Doesn't want any starch in the collars.
I'm here to commiserate with you.
Can't spell that either.
Offer my condolence on the loss of your employer. Also to offer my assistance.
Thanks. But you'll have to hurry now. I have a date with Napoleon.
I want a certain diary, which I believe came into Mr. Forster's possession by mistake.
And you'd like to search the room?
That's precisely what I had in mind.
But that's precisely what you're not going to do.
My good woman, I'm sure we can come to some arrangement.
I give you 10 seconds to get your fat out of that chair and out of this room.
I'm offering you money.
And I'm offering you a quick trip to the hospital. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You're an idiot.
And you're a slowpoke. 8, 9, 10.
Someone's at the door. Benny, answer the door. All right, don't break it down. I'm coming.
Good morning, Mr. Forster. This letter just came with so many stamps. It could be important.
Oh, thank you. Don't go away.
Hello?
If you're a press agent for Luna Park, you're wasting your time. Max? Max, speak up, man. It's Buddy. Max. Max, you in here? Oh.
Says he needs you desperately.
He's drunk. What else he say?
Told me not to tell Buddy.
Why not?
I thought maybe you know.
What I don't know about Max is practically everything. He tells me practically nothing. Don't you think it's unpractical of him to practically tell me nothing?
Well, practically there.
Max, you're hurt.
The motorcycle wanted to zig, I wanted to zag. No.
Well, at least you could have called me instead of...
Napoleon.
Well, I knew the police would be with you. I have to stay dead a while.
Just to play mahjong?
You give Buddy a chance to get the girl off the boat.
Oh, not another affair.
This one may get me the Pulitzer Prize. Now, Benny, when I get back to the hotel, the communists will be sticking like glue. So you tell Buddy.
You told me not to tell him anything.
I had to have a chance to think. Now, you tell him when he gets the letter.
What letter?
I mailed it last night. I don't know what's in it, but it must be instructive.
Lay gun, lay gun.
Stick around. It's impolite to quit when you're ahead.
It's also dangerous. How could a guy write a letter and not know what's in it?
With Max, it's easy.
No, until I told you your brother was in an accident.
I already answered that one.
You say the only thing taken from you was a letter? Why?
Like maybe that's all I had on me at the time, that's why.
This letter was from?
No, I haven't the vaguest.
Well, what did the letter say?
It was some sort of an ad for a fortune teller in an amusement park.
Now, why would anyone want to knock you out just for that?
Well, maybe it wasn't just for that. Maybe they saw my act.
Your act is very good. I saw it.
Thank you, Inspector.
There is a rumor you and your brother didn't get along.
Well, we didn't see too much of one another, if that's what you mean.
But you love each other.
Like the United Nations.
Well, until your brother turns up, I hope you don't intend to leave the city.
Until my brother turns up, I do not intend to leave the city.
Good. Headache pills. Would you care for one?
Yes, thank you.
It would seem that your brother has given us both a gigantic headache, Mr. Forster.
Mine hurts a little bit more than yours, Inspector.
Only temporarily. If I don't find him, mine may be permanent.
Benny, where you been? Max had an accident, went off the pier on a motorcycle.
Well...
Don't sit down. We got to get a couple of wetsuits, go down to the pier and see if we can find something.
We don't have to.
I just can't stand by and do nothing.
You could listen.
You may not realize it, but my brother and I were very close. Maybe it didn't look that way, but I love my brother. Now, come on, let's go.
I just saw him.
You saw him?
Mm-hmm.
Alive?
In a warehouse playing mahjong.
Why, that skunk, that dirty, lousy skunk, trying to break me up, playing on my sympathy, expects me to come running with open arms. Oh, well, I got news. And don't sit down. Start packing. We're going to get the first plane out of here.
That's what he told me to tell you to do.
Yeah, sure. He's always saying something. He's always got words to say. Naturally, he wants me to stay.
Oh.
He wants me to leave?
Yeah, he said as soon as he gets here and everybody's asking him questions, he wants you and me to sneak out without attracting attention.
Well, you tell him to go to hell, 'cause I'm staying.
Good.
Why does he want me to leave?
To get a girl off a boat who's coming from China, who has a diary of which he's going to write a book about. I think that's what he said.
Fine, I'll ask every girl who gets off every boat. Excuse me, do you have a diary for my famous brother Max?
He said just follow the instructions in a letter he sent you, which he didn't get a chance to read before he sent it.
Does it make any sense?
My very words, his very words were, my brother's the only one knows what's in that letter.
Not anymore. Is there a place in Australia called Luna Park?
In Sydney, it's an amusement park.
Benny, how would you like to find the girl and write the book?
I wouldn't like it, but I'm packing.
Did you ever write a book?
Once, on the Kentucky Derby, but they got me before the race.
Your brother checked out.
And send up a doctor. Did you call the newspapers?
Radio stations, American Embassy, hotel management, and put in an overseas call to your New York publisher. You're not exactly trying to get away from it all, are you?
If they're watching me, Buddy can move without interference.
How come you never let me meet Buddy Boy?
Too young for you.
How young is young? 7?
That's being diplomatic. Could have said you were too old for him.
For you?
You're looking for a husband.
Husbands I can get. Bachelors I need.
Bachelors are guys who don't get married.
Could at least give me an audition.
Can't mix business with pleasure. I might like it.
Well, I'll say one thing for you, Max. You say nice things in a nasty way.
Come in.
Mr. Forster?
Yeah?
I represent your government, unofficially, of course. Could I have a word with you privately?
You a bachelor?
No, why?
Just didn't want her to feel she's missing something. Won't you sit down, Mr.
Craig, Donald Craig. As I was saying, I'm here officially. Officially, if you know what I mean.
No, keep talking. I'll catch on.
A citizen of the United States. My passport visa reads businessman. My credentials.
CIA.
Surprised, Mr. Forster?
I've been surprised since my mother caught me dipping in the cookie jar and hit me over the head with a newspaper.
How apropos and prophetic for a newspaper man.
And painful. It was a Sunday edition of the New York Times.
It has come to our attention, Mr. Forster, that you have, or are about to receive, or know the location of a certain diary belonging to and written by a member of the Soviet Union while said person was serving in communist China. Is this correct?
Incorrect. I do not have, nor do I know the location of the certain diary you mentioned.
May I then assume that you are about to receive it?
You may assume I assume I'm about to receive it, yeah.
In that case, and when that time comes, you would be rendering your country a service if you would turn it over to me.
Why?
Why?
Yes, why?
I don't understand.
I don't understand why I should turn it over to anyone.
Well, surely you want to help your government.
Every chance I get. A man died getting it out of China. He wanted a book written. I intend to write it. If the diary contains anything that threatens the national security, I shall immediately turn that section over to my government.
I'll report your decision. May I, however, point out the danger involved? Others know about this diary. I'm afraid they may get it from me without asking.
I'm afraid too, but I'm trying not to be.
Mr. Forster, a gentleman's word is not taken lightly in this country.
I should hope not. Marissa, I should hope so.
I did not expect you to leave your hotel.
And I did not expect you to have us tailed. I told you I'd stay until my brother showed up.
And?
Bet you're going to say maybe Max isn't there yet.
How'd you know?
That's what I was going to say. I wonder what he's saying.
Get number 1 cell ready for number 2 brother and stupid friend. That's what he's saying.
My apologies. Your brother is back at the hotel.
We told you.
Oh, Inspector. Better take one of your headache pills. My brother can be a real pistol at times.
You'll be dreaming in 2 minutes.
Do me a favor, will you? Put the do not disturb sign on the door.
Right.
Why is it you always catch me in bed?
Get up.
You expect me to jump out the window again? Forget it. We're 14 floors up.
Get up.
Did you ever try talking without a gun in your hand? It improves your diction.
Shut up.
See what I mean? Get up. Shut up. Very limited vocabulary, too. But it does help make a point.
Get your coat. The black one. Where's the letter?
Oh, that? Oh, I lost it in the bag. Never got a chance to read it. Very little light in those meat wagons.
Get your trousers.
Oh, look, it's really too late to go out. On the other hand, the fresh air may do me good. Now watch your vocabulary improve. My guess is you're a Russian agent assigned to spy on one of your countrymen, possibly a high official stationed in communist China. Am I close? My second guess is that you blew the whole deal and now you're in #1 big trouble. How's that?
Why should I answer?
For the same reason I got up and got my pants a while ago. This.
You wouldn't pull that trigger?
I wouldn't, I will, unless you start blabbing. First, your name.
Ivanov Spronsky.
My trigger finger's getting stiff, Ivan.
It's obvious you know it all. What more is there for me to say? Yes, I'm a Russian agent. And I'm looking for Comrade Varina's daughter.
Just double-checking. The two butchers and the messy wardrobe, yours?
Madame Su Ten-chan, Chinese intelligence.
You working together?
Oh, you're naive.
Everybody says that.
Well, if you're finished with me and will return my revolver, I'll leave.
Oh, now who's naive? Ivan, it seems there are too many players in this game, and some of them have got to be eliminated. I've decided to start with you.
You can't kill me. In cold blood.
When you move, my blood gets hot pretty fast. Where was I? Oh, yes, I was about to eliminate you. I think I'll send you to prison.
Prison? Just for paying you a friendly visit?
Just for Marissa Russo, murder. Get me the police.
That was an accident. The gun went off when you jumped me. Besides, it's your word against mine.
You explain it to them when they get here. I'm tired.
there anybody here?
I'm here, Duffy. If you think you've plenty of stand psychedelic, don't. Gives the stomach the most awful jolt. Mind you, sunglasses help.
Are you Lydia?
Sagittarius. What are you, Capricorn?
No, Virgo. I mean, is your name Lydia?
I thought you said Libra. The name is Rose. Isn't it atrocious? I'd ask you in, but I've only got one pair of sunglasses.
Do you know someone in the park named Lydia?
Yes, I do. She works for Car. You can see her from here. She's the one with the glasses.
Thanks. I'll see you later.
Come anytime. If you have a weak stomach, make it before lunch. Just bought a new rug.
All right. That's enough. Don't give them too much out here. We have to get them on the inside. So, now I give them the spiel.
That's only a sample, ladies and gentlemen, of what you will see on the inside. Each and every one of these beautiful young ladies is a champion in her own right, an expert in the art of self-defense.
Lydia, I'm Buddy Forster.
They hold the brown belt, the gray belt, the black
I'm here
belt,
about the note.
all the championship
It
belts.
said, see, Lydia, if you want a girlfriend, you're supposed to tell me where she is.
They hold more
About the
belts,
diary.
they're taking more belts than
Are
that
you
young
deaf?
man there did last time.
Lydia, can you hear me?
All right. Get away from the edge of the platform there and stop annoying the girls while they're rehearsing.
Step right up, folks, and purchase your ticket. $1. Your admission will entitle you to compete in the prize for $100. Yes, folks, you heard me correctly. You can win 5 brand new $20 bills.
Lydia, can you meet me later? You've got to tell me where I can find that girl.
Hey, you. Get away from that platform or you're going to need a new set of teeth.
All you have to do, ladies and gentlemen, is to challenge one of these beautiful young ladies to a karate pit. Stay upright for 1 minute, just 1 short minute. If at the end of 60 seconds you are still on your feet, the $100 prize money is yours. Hurry, hurry, hurry. The exhibition starts immediately.
No, wait, hold it a minute. I want a ticket.
You want my foot in your mouth. That's what you want.
Oh, why can't I buy a ticket?
You know why. We're closed. Now beat it. I'm not going to tell you again.
I'll put up $100 to take the test.
Get up here. Ladies! Take off your coat. Ever done this sort of thing before?
No, not really.
Good.
I want that one.
Good. You start when I say go. There's only one thing. The lady doesn't see very well, so before you attack, you gotta say ha, like that. Ha! 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 That's fine. That way she'll know where you are. You ready? Hold it. Now remember to yell or you're disqualified. You ready? Go! Ha! You're a little too anxious, boy. Be kind of tricky. Just set yourself and then wham! Ha! Spring like a cat. You understand what I'm telling you, boy? You've got to relax. Put on your toes, not on your back. Let's go again, son. Give her the old 1-2. Ha!
Wait, I want to talk to you.
Later.
What you can do when you relax. Now this time, try and forget she's a woman. Think of her as a deadly animal who's trying to tear you limb from limb. And then
Are you Lydia?
with birds,
Later.
and agility. Get out listening, boy.
Get up.
Later.
The Liza Miller, that's the name of it. It's a small boat. You met it off Broken Bay near the Baron Joey Lighthouse.
When?
Any day now, you just go there and wait for it.
A little to the left. Oh, that's good. What's the girl's name?
Natalia. There, you're finished.
Joey, Lighthouse, Natalia. I feel a lot better. You know, you can really throw a guy around.
It's easy. I could teach you in no time.
No, thank you. I bruised just a little too easy. Well, I guess I'd better be on my way.
Not yet. You do me.
I do you.
Use the liniment.
The liniment. You sure you want me to do this? You know, I haven't had too much experience.
Go ahead. Don't be afraid.
I'm not afraid. I just want to be a little careful.
Little more gusto. Imagine you're washing a shirt.
That kind of imagination I haven't got.
That's it. You massage real well.
Say, where'd you learn all that karate?
College, part of the curriculum.
Was it compulsory?
Necessary. The men outnumbered the girls 10 to 1.
I bet you had to protect yourself every minute of the day, to say nothing of the nights.
And how? Even at 10 to 1, the only way I could get a guy was to knock him down. If I knocked a guy down often enough, pretty soon he'd give in.
You must have done real well.
I got my share. 45 fraternity pins and a bottle cap. That's enough with the back. Let me turn over.
No, wait, I have to leave.
I want you to master. Only take a minute.
This may take 2 minutes.
kid flipped. He's opening at the club tonight, and he's gone.
Where'd he go?
Luna Park to look for Lydia. Her name is in that letter you sent him.
Buddy may be in danger. I want you to stick close to him.
You got me confused with Dick Tracy. If he's in danger, I don't want to stick close.
Benny, you do what I tell you. It's important. Come in. I'll call you later. Big improvement. I adore the outfit. Particularly the handbag. Cerise does something for your bloodshot eyes.
Here, Joker. It's yours. Open it. Your secretary's. She needs you. Double quick. Hold it.
Hello, Mr. Forster. I'm Sutan Chen. I believe you're looking for your secretary. Sorry about the gagging, but some of the crew understand English. And, well, the lady's knowledge of 4-letter words is quite amazing.
Let's keep it simple, shall we?
By all means. Last night, Ivan Spronsky paid you a visit. Did you give him the letter?
What letter?
I'm trying to keep it simple, Mr. Forster, as you suggested. I mean the one you took from Marissa Russo's bedroom.
Funny thing about that letter. I had it until I took that ride in his meat wagon.
He's lying. He never had it.
I guess that answers your question. I'm lying. I never had it.
You gave or told Spronsky something?
He offered me $20,000 for the letter. I just told him I lost it in the meat wagon.
I tell you, he's lying.
No, really. He offered me $20,000. You, suppose he went looking and found it?
He's trying to say I sold it.
I know what he's trying to say. Tell me, Mr. Forster, would you have taken the money?
What do you think?
I think yes. Therefore, I will no longer detain you, but will expect you to let me bid for the diary when you get it. Agreed?
Agreed. Where can I find Spronsky?
Spronsky has disappeared. I wouldn't want you to do the same. I'll keep in touch, Mr. Forster.
Tell me, does your mother bark very much?
You're all over the front page. You're being sued by the nightclub for not showing, and you didn't pay the hotel bill in Hong Kong.
I thought you paid it.
That's what I thought you thought.
That's a good picture.
Unless I go back and take care of things, you'll see that same picture in every police station in Australia.
Benny, are you trying to get out of going with me?
My stomach would appreciate it.
Who was it that once said loyalty should be taken with a grain of salt?
A guy in a salt commercial.
I mean, is it so wrong to expect loyalty and sincerity from a friend? I mean, what's friendship really worth? If
Okay, save the Richard Burton. Come on.
How do you feel?
How do I look?
Lousy.
That's how I feel.
Don't worry, Benny. You'll get used to it.
Who wants to get used to feeling lousy? Well, here he comes again. You'll have to tell him.
Mates, I hate to upset you.
Too late for that.
When you hired my ship, didn't I tell you wouldn't catch a thing?
Well, I was about
You
to...
wouldn't listen. 2 days you made me anchor out of here, right?
Well, I was going to talk to you about that, Skipper. You see, we're not really
You're
here
not
to-
really anything but stubborn landlubbers. But I'm stubborn too. And tonight, when you step off my ship, that's all. The finish. The end. Goodbye. No more tomorrow.
Captain, I was about to explain. You see, we're here on a secret mission.
For the government?
No.
Against the government?
Well, not exactly.
A spy ship is going to attack.
No.
Then you're going to attack a spy ship. That's it, isn't it? You're waiting here to attack a spy ship.
No, you see...
Tomorrow I'll get my machine gun. And I know a fella what's got a bazooka. And we need some dynamite. Now, don't worry. I'm a patriot man. We'll blast them off the sea.
This is Miss Singleton. I just checked in, but I haven't been assigned a room yet. I'd like to place an overseas call to Mr. Max Forster at the Hong Kong Hotel.
You, sure your superiors don't object to your being with me continuously like this?
Any sacrifice is acceptable for the cause, Mr. Forster.
Thanks a lot.
Confidentially, at this point, I do not find it too great a sacrifice.
I should be flattered.
Definitely. I find you not the usual capitalistic bore.
Good. Let's have another one.
Are you trying to get me intoxicated?
I thought that was your plan for me.
It was. We'll have to forego that strategy. My allotment is expended.
Oh, do you mind if I get intoxicated on my own?
I would find that rather selfish.
I agree.
That's overseas call for you, Mr. Forster.
Excuse me.
Commodities of convenience are available. Bring the phone here.
Eventually, you're going to have to let me go to bed.
You forget what I said about sacrifices, Mr. Forster.
Thank you. This is Max Forster. You have a call for me?
One moment, please. Mr. Forster.
Answer that when it comes through. I have to powder my nose.
Good afternoon, Hong Kong Hotel.
This is Max Forster. You have an overseas call for me in the cocktail bar. Would you transfer it here, please?
Are you calling from outside the hotel?
No, I'm calling from inside. The men's room.
Isn't that rather unusual?
It's only unusual that you should ask. Would you please transfer the call? It's important.
Max, it's Tess. I just got here. Your brother checked out 2 days ago, didn't leave a forwarding address.
Well, that figures. He never does what you expect him to do.
Must threaten the family. What's next?
Go to Luna Park. Find a girl named Lydia. I don't know what her last name is.
If she's there, I'll find her. Then what?
Try to convince her to tell you where Buddy is.
Don't worry, boss. I'm a great little convincer. I can convince anybody but you. Sounds like it's raining there.
It's pouring. I'll be there on the next plane. Now, if Lydia tells you where they are, go there and call me.
嗰場電話做咩啊？喂，聽唔到啊！喂，我聽唔到你啊！
Let them come. We're ready. As soon as we see them.
There's something about you that attracts disaster. Let's throw this stuff overboard.
You couldn't even load that junk, much less fire it.
We get rid of it now, save a lot of explaining to the Australian Navy.
We're not getting involved with the Navy.
At times your self-assurance is terrifying. Let me call Max and tell him to come pick up the girl.
Let Max get his own girl. I'm not giving up.
You had to say that, huh?
Mr. Spronsky sent us.
I didn't think it was Avon calling. Mind if I ring the desk?
You're not stupid.
Sometimes I wonder.
Well, leave a message to call Miss Singleton at 72842 in Palm Beach. I'll stay here till he calls.
In the last few days, you've been with Madame Su Ten-chan continually. Why?
We turn each other on. By the way, she speaks very highly of you. In a derogatory manner, of course.
Everything with you is a big joke.
And everything with you is the letter.
The letter I already have. I now wish to negotiate with you for Comrade Verina's diary. Yeah, this is he.
They left in a fishing boat, I think to pick up the girl.
Where are you?
Palm Beach, near the Barrenjoey Lighthouse.
Good. Get a boat. Follow them. We'll see you there. Sorry. I no longer wish to negotiate. Now make yourself comfortable. Maybe you'll think of some more jokes.
Do you have any cargo for us? Who are you? Forster. We have no cargo for Forster.
Well, that's it. Let's go back.
Shut up. I'm trying to think.
Why think? Let's blast him.
Put that thing away.
I say let's blast him and ask questions later.
Do you have cargo for Max Forster? Yes. Do you know the nature of the cargo? A woman. What's name? Italian.
Let me try the bazooka. No, the dynamite. No. You promised.
You may come aboard.
Are you ready? I will be right there.
Manage. Thank you, Tom. Very much.
You have a nice trip?
You can have that cabin.
Friendly kind.
Did she talk to you?
Yeah, she said get out of the way.
Now what do you intend to do?
I intend to bleed a lot if you pull that trigger.
You are not Max Forster.
How did you know?
My father gave me this. This is Max.
That is Max, and I'm Buddy, his brother. Now, if you'll just give me the diary.
Don't come closer. I will kill you.
Take it easy. Take it easy. I'm backing up.
Hey, what's going on?
What do you think's going on?
Better not answer.
All right, you Russian Annie Oakley. If you knew I wasn't Max, why'd you come with me?
I could not stay on the other boat.
And why not?
Because in a few minutes it will blow up.
Says you.
Yes, says me. I put a bomb on it.
Hey, Benny, do you hear that? She said she's planted it. You believe her? Yeah, well, I don't.
You will not scoff when you hear the detonation. I've set the mechanism to go off at about now.
You will hear boom. Just wait.
I'll bet you did. We have to warn them. Now, where did you put the bomb?
Oh, it is too late. You cannot save them.
You better tell me, or so help me, I'll plug you.
My cabin?
Well, where in your cabin?
In a suitcase. It cannot be opened. I threw away the key.
Well, where did you put the suitcase?
On the bed. Like that. This is vodka?
And this is gin.
Somewhat commercial, but stimulating.
You're overstimulated already. You're going to have to answer some questions.
What questions?
Well, like why you tried to blow up the people who helped you.
The people who helped me told me to blow up the other people who helped me.
Well, that makes sense, like nothing. Why?
I do not know. In Russia, we do not ask questions. We only answer questions.
Well, how about this? If you won't give me the diary, what will you do with it?
I'm no longer in Russia. I do not have to answer questions.
Oh, please, not another word. Just sit there and stimulate, huh?
2 hours. 2 hours, and he still isn't here. You sure Comrade Varich can be trusted?
Yes, Comrade Spronsky.
Nevertheless, he's an idiot.
Yes, Comrade Spronsky.
Find out if Comrade Idiot has telephoned the hotel.
Right away.
I could swear this is where we left it.
I think it was down there further.
For what are you searching?
You look that way and I'll look up here. If you find it, whistle, all right?
I'll go wait in the automobile.
Yeah, you do that. Benny!
Wait a minute, what are you going down there?
Come on.
I said it was up here. You're going back to where we started. Don't you ever listen? I tell you, we'll never find it. I tell you, you're right. We found it.
How did you know it was over here?
I saw it when we passed this way.
She would. It's a red car.
Get in.
Get in. Get in. He says, where? I gotta learn how to drive.
Answer it. I don't think I should. Do what I say. Every time I open a door, something happens. You sure? Open it. Something tells me you're going to be sorry. I tried to tell you.
Answer it.
Hello?
Did Comrade Tovarich telephone?
Nobody phoned since you left.
Ask him, where are they?
Where are you?
Broken Bay, near the lighthouse.
Come in, Mr. Forster.
I guess so.
Comrade, the girl has arrived. I saw her on a ship.
And where is she?
I don't know, comrade. I was following in a small craft and they threw a bomb at me.
It blew you to pieces.
It missed me.
A providential mistake.
Comrade Idiot did not phone.
Comrade Idiot was swimming. Let's go back to the hotel.
Looks like a tablecloth. Why fool around? She said she'll only give the diary to Max.
And Max can have her and the diary. I'm through with the whole bit.
And why are you buying a dress?
I'm not buying a dress. She's buying a dress.
You're paying for it.
Well, I gotta think of my image. I can't go driving into Sydney in an open car with a Russian wetback next to me.
You think the skirt is maybe too long?
What skirt? Pay the bill, will you?
You do not like it?
I like it. I like it.
You think maybe it's a little too
I
much?
think maybe it's a little not enough. Get in if you can make it.
I can make it. I can make it.
Here's the bill. They charge by the inch.
This is your 10th cup. Just like coffee.
I hate it. But you don't sell scotch.
I don't sell it, but I got some in the back room.
You're leading up to something.
Help yourself. It's on the right-hand side. I gotta stay here and watch the store.
You arrived.
There's a glass on your left as you go in.
Got it. You just listen for that telephone.
Do you think he'll ever answer your call?
Oh, sure. He always does. Sometimes it takes a while, like 2 or 3 months.
I find the atmosphere of soft music, cocktails, and telephones divert one from one's objective.
Well, I find it very helpful.
Evidently, you and I have different objectives.
Oh, I don't know. Why not find a place with soft music, cocktails, no telephones, and discuss it again?
How far is this lighthouse?
30 miles.
It's them.
Slow down, they want to pass! Don't slow down!
That was Blonsky.
Come on, Doll, run!
Don't you know the skirt is short?
Not as short as my breast!
In here, Betz.
What's the matter, Mr. Forster?
I was kind of looking forward to a cocktail bar. I'm not the monastery type. You don't mind if I wait in the car, do you? Yes, you do mind.
beast.
Stay here. Up to the point where the girl is apprehended. Then we negotiate.
That was Max. I'm sure he saw me.
I'm Brother Leonard. The brothers noticed you're in trouble. Please feel our house is your house.
Thank you, Brother Leonard. Where's Natalia?
If you mean the young lady, I'm afraid she went on with the brothers. Our yearly pilgrimage to the mountains. It would not do for the young lady to go along. I will bring her back. Your friends are in the belfry. Come, I will take you there.
What happened to you?
What happened to you?
I must rejoin the pilgrimage. God be with you.
Thank you, Brother Leonard.
I'm happy. I have just seen the man I want to marry.
I think I should explain. Monks do not marry.
I do not mean him. Max, your brother.
Max, my brother, he doesn't marry either.
Why do you say that?
Well, the girls he knows say that.
He does not yet know Natalia.
You do not yet know Maxie.
There goes Brother Leonard running like the devil.
Get him.
You will do something?
They won't hurt him.
You think with your mouth, not with your head. He will be tortured.
Please, we do not wish to hurt you, Brother Leonard. Where are they? The monk will not lie, so he will not answer.
I'll make him answer. Stay away from him. What did you say? Stay away from him.
Maybe now you do something.
He can take care of himself.
You are a very big prize coward.
Get back here. Oh, here comes the rest of the goon squad. He can take care of himself. Oh. I can't look. Now I can't see.
Get out of here, Brother Leonard.
Brother, buddy, Brother Max. Move. This is Natalia. She wants to marry you.
Oh, not immediately. First we will have a long, courtship.
Sorry, I have other plans.
Do not worry. We will get together.
My dear Miss Verena, it seems there's been an inexcusable breakdown in the intelligence system of our country.
Your father was not what we have been led to believe, an enemy of our ideology.
He was a dedicated friend and champion of the Soviet Union.
And the People's Republic of China. He wished his memoirs published and translated through a neutral, unbiased person.
So with Miss Natalia's permission, I turn over to you the personal diary of Alexander Verena. Thank you, Mr. Forster. Miss Verena?
Come again. Next time, don't stay so long.
You mean now they don't mind if you publish it?
No, they'd be delighted if I published it. It would get them thousands of recruits.
Then why all this hassle to keep you from getting it in the first place?
Because they didn't know what was in it until now. You know something? They still don't know what's in it.
My Max is so clever. Right away he understands.
And right away he understands what?
My father is also clever. It is all written in how
Code.
you say? Yes, code. And the code is up here, in my head.
I figured there had to be a gimmick. Well, let's get out of here and start decoding.
Wait, Max. I also have a gimmick.
We're not just talking.
How many pages you see?
350.
My memory is not so good. I remember maybe 1 page a day. That is a good gimmick, no? 350 days. That is a long courtship, yes?
No. With rewrites and corrections, I should be able to stretch it out to twice that long.
The moment she hits the doorway, the room comes alive. The moment her hips move your way, your heart takes a dive. You dig her looks, her available air. The traffic light says green, 'cause there's just a hint of interest when her eyes survey the scene. Before you know what her name is, you make up your mind. Before you know who her flame is, you leave him behind. The moment she hits the doorway, everyone fades out of sight. And you know this chick has got to be your target for tonight.
You do not like it?
All I can hear is that damn bell. Ding, dong, ding, dong, ding.
Remember me, Mr. Forster?
CIA.
I understand you received the contraband. When can I see it?
Get in touch with my secretary in the morning.
Please wait, I'm trying to say
Go
something.
ahead, I'm listening. Hello?
Hello, Tess.
Oh, Max, thank goodness you're all right.
Tess, I'm sorry. I forgot about you. I hope you understand.
Why didn't he call before?
You don't have to explain, Max.
You should demand an explanation.
Can you get down here right away? We've got work to do.
So I'll leave right now.
Just listen, I want you to marry me.
I'll have to get a cab, but... Mac? Go to hell.
Before you know what her name is, you gotta make up your mind. Before you know who her flame is, you leave him far behind.